Hi, families. I hope everyone is staying safe and staying healthy during this time. I want to take a few moments to update you on a few things that are coming this summer or some things that are happening this summer. But before we get to that, I just want to again remind people about the stay at home ministry resource that we're sending out weekly. Now, this is really, again, intended for all families. So if you've got younger kiddos, middle school students, high school students, this is one email that goes out to everyone with children in the home. And again, it's a resource to help you have something at home. Uh, because again, it's so hard to have connection and do it well virtually. And so we just feel strongly that the best thing is for you as families to engage into those spiritual conversations. And so again, in that resource, there are songs, there's scripture, there's questions, there's an activity. Now, again, sometimes that activity is geared more for younger kids, but again, you as a family can either tweak it or change it or things of that nature. For example, like my family, we spend the large majority of the time just with the scripture and the questions. We rarely will do the songs, and sometimes we'll do the activity, but sometimes we'll also change the activity to fit our family. So again, that's a resource for you guys, and again, that's how we're communicating week in and week out, unless there's some kind of new specific to middle school type information like this one. And so the first thing has to do with our summer camp. We do this camp at 5 Mile Lake in Federal Way, Auburn, and with all the churches that are involved, we as a team decided that we had to cancel it. So it's unfortunate. Last year was our first year. It was a huge success. A number of students from Lighthouse went and enjoyed themselves. But unfortunately, because of where we will most likely be in the phases, all of us really together decided that it would be best to postpone it. And unfortunately, there's no way to move it later because, again, the camp that we use, they've got other groups that use the weeks like in August and things of that nature. Same thing with just camps around the area. They are, for the most part, very booked for the rest of the summer. So we just have to postpone it. Well, cancel it until next year. So if you were looking forward to that, I'm truly sorry. But again, that's just the nature of the beast that we're living in right now. And then lastly, I wanted to just talk about Mountain to Mission. That's our introduction to missions. That we are keeping on the calendar. That's set for July 20th to 26th. Now, that is a phase 3 activity. And so signups are now available. Here's what I'm asking of you. If you know you want to sign up and your kid wants to go, in the email, there's a spot to click to say, here's how you register. There's going to be another spot to say, I'm interested but hesitant to sign up or something of that nature. We'll have that in there. And if you are interested but still unsure if you want to sign up, click on that just so we have an idea of who all is either going or interested in going. Because again, with this one, we'll just be getting into phase 3, which means a lot of the social distancing requirements loosen and the group things begin to kind of come into effect. And so it does allow for this type of outing. But we recognize there might be some hesitation in families and things of that nature. So again, we just want to see, because if we continue, if by chance we have to stay into phase 2, we would have to cancel the trip. If we only have maybe five students sign up, we'd probably have to cancel the trip. And so we're just trying to get a gauge of what families are thinking about, especially when it comes to Mountains to Missions. Now, with that said, I want to talk some specifics with it because there's still some questions and things of that nature. I will include a video on kind of what Mountains to Mission is, kind of our promo video. And then lastly, with this trip, typically there's kind of 8 to maybe 15 students that are signed up, and then there's adult leaders, and we have 5 to probably 8 different adult leaders that are on that trip. And again, we go into the back country, we camp for a couple of nights just to center around God, kind of do some soul searching and seeking God's presence and just through his word and meditation and prayer. and then we go and serve. Now, where we go and serve, again, we will be incredibly mindful of safety, especially this year with most likely there'll be masks involved if there's other people. If we're sometimes we do kind of more work projects, which might be cleaning, yard work, and things like that. We'll adjust as need be. But if, like last year, we were in some homes helping with like special needs population, we would be wearing masks in those kind of situations, and we would have those. We would provide those kind of things, and so we will take all the necessary precautions when it comes to this trip and things of that nature. So, but again, just a quick information about kind of summer. We still are looking forward to having our Lake Day in August. More information will be coming about that day specifically. So again, God bless. Hope you guys are hanging in there. Hope you guys, again, are finding some rhythms. Hopefully by now you've found some rhythms, found some ways to connect as a family, even times to connect with God. So again, love you guys, praying for you guys, and look forward to, again, being with you and your students. God bless.